Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Too Good to Be True podcast. I am your host, Pascal Mayela. This one's gonna be like a 10-minute discussion. It's a, it's more like a bonus. So this bonus title is Real Talk. So real talk about two main topic I want to talk about. First is the Shohei Ohtani situation with the gambling. Second is Puff Daddy house has been raided. So before we start talk about those two topics, uh, I want to say this. My no, they didn't find the body yet, but my prayers for the people who were in the Baltimore bridge, and 7 people were in the bridge, and we saw the news. What happened? A cargo boat, a boat cargo, crashed the bridges, and 7 people are missing, and they're still trying to find the bodies. So my prayers is to them, and I hope the police in Baltimore, Maryland, they find those bodies. That's all I gotta say about that. But my prayers are to them, to the family, to the victim who were in the car, and that's my prayers right now. That's all I gotta say about that. Now let's address the Shohei Ohtani gambling investigation. So Monday we saw the press conference about the gambling with uh, gambling with the interpreter, which Shohei Ohtani got nothing to do with it. So for those who living under a rock, last week the interpreter, I don't give a damn about his name, and if you know his name, good for you. But the interpreter who interpret Shohei Ohtani stole the money in Shohei bank account so that he can gamble to win more money. And you know about the athlete, they're not allowed to gamble. They're not allowed to gamble on baseball, with exception of the NBA, NFL, other sport. But the baseball, no, you're not allowed to gamble against your own team or against the opposing team. Yesterday, they had a press conference, and Shohei Ohtani addressed the situation. And my opinion is that I heard everything what he said, especially at the end, where he said that he had never gambled or did betting in his life. And I gotta say this, I believe him because he was very unaware what he was doing. He was, and the interpreter deserved to be banned in any facility in the LA Dodgers facility, and he should not do no more interpreter for other Japanese athlete or other people, because because if he still continue to do that, he will probably steal more money from other people. So to me, the MLB did a great job I think it was the LA Dodgers. So my apology. The LA Dodgers did the right thing to do it. So good for the LA Dodger. Good for Shohei Ohtani. But this is my advice, people, for younger future athlete who's coming up. Don't ever let the people surrounding around you to control your money. Because one day, if you do that, you're going to lose a lot of money. You're going to be broke. So my advice is don't let people around you to do that. And that's all I got to say about that. Now, let's talk about the Diddy situation. So if you live it also under a rock, the federal government went to Diddy's house in L.A. and in Miami because he does have a house in L.A. and Miami. Raided in his house to look and to invest if he got anything to do about sex trafficking, having like computers or other stuff in his house. If he had women in his house sex trafficking. But in this one also the federal government arrested Diddy's son and daughters, which after that they let go. And I'm about to say this that it's kind of crazy the Diddy situation still continuing. I don't think it's gonna be over, but I think that they're trying to dig up some more information and mostly trying to find evidence that if Diddy did a lot of sex trafficking, did a lot of those women who accused them of rape, drug those women, and so on and so forth. So let the police do the investigation peacefully. If they find more information, they're gonna probably put it on the news, on the media, and so on and so forth. So the police will do the investigation and the federal government too. And one thing, just I wanted to, before I end this, I want to make it clear that I do not want to see Diddy suicide. Because I don't think suicide is the answer. If he does suicide, it will be very sad. That's all I gotta say about that. Now, just going back to the Shohei Ohtani before I leave. I just want to also say this: let the LA Dodger management and the LA Dodgers surrounding do the investigation slowly. So everything that we found out that his Shohei, a former interpreter. Sorry, I'm just so tired. That he did steal some money and still gamble. He should be away from an LA facility, like I said previous minute, and that he should not enter no more athlete. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on X, formerly Twitter, at Belly versus PMM. On Instagram, Pascal underscore Mayala underscore 15. Same thing with Threads. Pascal underscore Mayala underscore 15. If you want to follow this podcast, You can listen to any platform from Spotify, um, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. And now you can listen also on YouTube. It's also available on YouTube. So I'm gonna say this. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you probably in France Saturday morning, in North America Friday evening. So ciao.